Hi everyone, I'm here today with a video on my top 10 products under $10. I have never filmed this video on my channel and it's been one that I've been wanting to do for a while. And so I have 10 products here that are all under $10 that are just must-haves or products that I use all the time. Most of these products are like every single day products. So I'm going to show you 10 products under $10 that you guys should own if you don't already have it. So if you want to see top 10 under 10, then just stay tuned. All right, so the first is, I have two tools here. The first is this little brush here. This is the e.l.f. I think it's their powder brush. I want to say this is about $6. I use this every single day. If you don't like the long handle brush, their kabuki brushes are fantastic as well. Those are about $5 or $6, which I have one in my purse at all times. So this little powder brush is what I use every day to just set my face with whatever powder I'm using. Currently it's the MAC Pro Longwear powder, but it picks up just the perfect amount of powder. It's so nice, it doesn't disturb your foundation. You could use this just to like buff out any harsh lines. I love using this if I sharpen up my contour and I need to dust away the powder. This is perfect for that. If you get a little heavy-handed with your blush, this is fantastic for blending out your blush. I just love this brush so much and I use it every day. It's a little bit dirty, needs to be cleaned, but this is like one of my favorite brushes that I own. Oh, and it's like incredibly soft. It's one of the softest brushes. If you have not tried e.l.f. brushes, they are some of the most softest, just nice, luxurious brushes for like $3 to $6. So this one is a favorite. The next is this dirty little guy here. This is the Real Techniques Complexion Sponge. You can pick these up at Ulta on Amazon. Sometimes you can get like a 2-pack for $10. This is my favorite sponge. I feel like I like this better than the Beauty Blender. The last few Beauty Blenders I've purchased have been just really hard and they haven't really expanded as much as some of the older Beauty Blenders that I've had. But this is just my favorite. I've had this one for a few months. It's about time to toss this one and open up a new one because it does start to kind of peel away. I use this every single day for a ton of different things. One, I use it to do my foundation. Then I also use it for my under eye concealer. I use it to set my under eye concealer. I use this side here to dip in my powder and sharpen up if my bronzer or contour got a little bit wonky that day. This little guy just does so many uses for me every single day. Foundation, concealer, setting the concealer, and sharpening up my contour. So this little guy is amazing. I want to say it's between like $4 and $6 to buy one, and I believe you can get two for $10. If you haven't tried this already, it's by far my favorite facial makeup sponge that I've ever used. Okay, the next is, I have two lip products here. The first one is the e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator. This stuff is amazing. This one is in the Mint Maniac scent or flavor. They also came out with a sweet cherry one. I just really like this because it has all the little like sugar granules in the actual tube, so it looks like lipstick. You just kind of lightly get your lips wet, like lick your lips, and then you just lightly just scrub over your lips. It's so easy, it's not messy. It tastes really good if you happen to like, taste it. It tastes really good. This one smells like mint, and I just love how simple, easy, and mess-free it is. I have a lot of lip scrubs that are like pots and you have to dig your finger in there, scrub it all over your lips. It's crumbling all over the place. This one doesn't crumble. It just cleans off any dead skin off of your lips just so effortlessly. And then you can just get a wet paper towel or a wet washcloth and just kind of like rub it over your lips to get off the excess, get a tissue. It's just so easy and it's not really messy and it's really inexpensive. I want to say this is like $3 to $5, definitely under the $10 range. The next is my Holy Grail Lip Balm. This retails for about $7.50. It's the Jack Black, and this one is their shea butter and vitamin E, which is my favorite. Anything with shea butter or the vanilla is my favorite. I always purchase these. I've gotten Ted addicted to them. They're great for stocking stuffers also. This is just a really nice lip balm. It has SPF 25 in it. It's not goopy. It's not one of those lip balms. Sometimes you can find a lip balm you like, but your lips get so dry if you don't have it on and you just constantly feel like you have to put more and more and more on. Like, it's almost drying out your lips, so you have to use more. This doesn't do that. I use this every single morning when I sit down here to do my makeup. I put a light layer on. By the time I'm ready to put my lips, you know, my lip products on, my lips are super smooth. I put it on every night. I put it on throughout the day. One is in my purse, one is in my car, one is here, one is by my bed, one is in my bathroom. I can't stop with this. $7.50, great. Guys love it, girls love it, Ethan loves it. It's really good. They also have a ton of different flavors too, and during the holiday they do a holiday gift set most of the time. So there's like a mango flavor, there is a lavender chamomile flavor, vanilla mint, regular mint, the shea butter. I just saw a lemon one. I have an Asian pear scent. Like, there's just so many different flavors, and they last a really good while too. So I highly recommend this if you haven't tried it yet. The next is a blush. I was going to mention the Makeup Geek blushes because they are $10. I love them so much. So I really love my Makeup Geek blushes. That's no surprise to you guys. This one in Spellbound is basically gone. I've hit pan massively in this one, which is Bliss. I really love these, but I decided to switch it up on you guys. Those are under $10, but I decided to show you guys this little baby here. These are the Ulta Velvet blushes. These are $9 or $9.99. You can get them at Ulta. They are fantastic. This one is in the color Naive, which just happens to be my favorite one. They're super smooth, finely milled. They blend so nicely onto your cheeks. They don't kick up a lot of powder. I love my Makeup Geek ones, but they do kick up a lot of excess powder. These do not. They just blend and just feel so silky on your cheeks. So if you've been looking for an inexpensive blush and you've had a hard time finding one at the drugstore that you really like, try these Ulta ones. They do have sales quite often. That's like buy one, get one 40% off, or buy one, get one 50% off. That's when I bought all of these. I think that when I got them, it was like buy one, get one for $1. But with holiday season coming up, there's so many great sales. So if you have not tried these Ulta Velvet blushes, I highly recommend them. Again, the color Naive is like my favorite. The next is another cheek product. This is a highlighter. This is the Maybelline Master Highlight. Now this ranges anywhere from $6 to $9 depending on where you get it. This one is in the shade number 10 Nude, which is perfect if you want to highlight. The color Mauve for a blush is amazing. This one is a really nice, it's a bit of a beigey peach highlight. I don't know if it's going to show up very well. It's a little bit dark for me right now because I am extremely fair right now. Like, I'm using my Makeup Forever HD stick in shade 117. Like, that's pretty darn fair. So I'm real fair right now, but this is fantastic if you have a light skin to like darker skin. It's like the most beautiful peachy nude highlight. It's not overly shimmery, but it does have like a really pretty glow to it without being glittery or sparkly. So if you have not tried out these highlights, the blushes are gorgeous, and if you want a highlight shade, the nude one is perfect. All right, next is a brow product. I go through so many of these. These are the NYX Micro Brows. They are comparable. They're the exact same product to me as the Anastasia Brow Wiz, the Urban Decay Brow Beater, I think, and then Benefit also has one. So it's just a spoolie on one side. You have a really fine tip on the other side to fill in your brows. To me, I cannot tell a difference in formula, wear time, or anything. These are $9 or $9.99. Fantastic brow product. If you're on a budget and you don't want to spend the money on Anastasia, Urban Decay, or Benefit, this is such a great alternative. Anytime my Target has them, I pick them up. Anytime Ulta has them, I pick them up, just because I love this pencil so much, and I don't always want to spend, you know, $16 to $25 on a brow product, especially since I go through these so quickly. The main colors I use are like taupe or chocolate. I use chocolate kind of like towards the middle to the outer part of my brow, and then I kind of feather in the center part with taupe, or if I want a really light brow, sometimes I'll just do taupe all over. But they have a ton of different shade ranges. A lot of them are very similar to the same names as the Anastasia one. So if you know what you are in Anastasia, you can pretty much figure out what you're going to be in the NYX ones. All right, the next is a liner. I cannot stop raving about how much I love this black liner. This is from e.l.f. It's the Intense Ink Eyeliner. It's a like chubbier liner, which I'm not usually a fan of, but it does have a pretty decent tip on it. The thing I love about this is every single other liquid liner I've ever used, when I go to do like the flick or like just to use the very tip of the pen, it's dried out all the time. No matter if I store it like this, if I store it upside down, like no matter how I store it, it just tends to get really dried out at the tip of the pen, and it's hard to get that really nice flick. Sometimes like the felt tip pens can either be super flimsy or super stiff, and the brush tip ones, sometimes the little hairs can fray. This one is the perfect consistency of firm and flexible. Like it's just the perfect consistency. It's firm enough to get a really nice wing and get the product to the tip, but it's flexible enough that you literally can hold it at the end of your eye and just go, and it just like flexes and does like a perfect line. Now, if you used to follow me in the past, I used to use the Giordano one all the time, and I could do that. I literally just went like this, and then I could just make the perfect little, and it like worked out so nice. But then the Giordano one started like really causing issues with my eyes. But this e.l.f. one is fantastic, under $10. If you need a good liquid eyeliner, if you're new to liquid eyeliner, if you're not new to liquid eyeliner, this is so good. I highly recommend it. All right, next is a lash glue. This is my Holy Grail lash glue. It's from Esqido. It's $10. I do have a 15% off coupon code down below, so then it's less than $10. But this is just my favorite glue. I've tried the Revlon one. I've tried the Duo one. The Duo one smells like rotten fish to me. Every single one I've ever gotten literally smells like fish. It's awful. I've tried the House of Lashes glue, which I like. It's okay for me, but this one is just so much better. This is my second tube. I love that it dries really nice and clear. It doesn't take a long time to dry, so you're not sitting there for like 5 minutes waiting for the lash glue to get tacky. Really easy to work with. It doesn't goop up all over my lashes. It holds all day, but it's easy to take off as well when it's time to take those lashes off. I really like this. It does have a little brush tip applicator. It doesn't have like any overly excessive weird smell to it. It kind of smells like glue. I've never had an eye irritation. This stuff is just so amazing, and it's $10. And the last two things are Colourpop lip products. I mean, I couldn't not mention them. This is what I'm wearing today. It's the liner and the satin lip in Toolips. I just love their liners. They're some of the most creamy pigmented liners I've ever used. I used to really like MAC ones. Their Pro Longwear is actually like my favorite formula of theirs because it's more creamy. The pencil ones just dry out so fast. Urban Decay makes some great ones too. But I just find Colourpop has such a huge, like the biggest selection of lip products out of any brand I can think of. You have everything from every shade of nude to every shade of red, purple, brown, colorful, pink. I mean, literally unlimited colors. And so their lip pencils have been my favorite. I've finished up one full lip pencil already, which I don't know if I've ever done that, in Lumiere. And then their Ultra Satin lips are fantastic. I feel like I have a matte look on my lip, but it's not a matte lipstick. It's not drying. I don't get that weird ring on the inner part of my lips. It doesn't bleed. It doesn't fade. It just is so good. Their Ultra Satin lips, their lip glosses, their Lippie sticks, and then their like regular lipsticks are my favorite lip products ever, and they're all under $10. They're so cheap, so cheap. And a lot of times if you go to their website and you haven't ever purchased from them before, if you enter in your email, you get a $5 coupon code. So super cheap and super great. So guys, that is my top 10 products under $10. I would love to know what some of your favorite top 10 products are. So leave them in the comments down below so everyone can read each other's favorite top 10 products under $10. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe. And if you're not already following me on Snapchat or Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, all of those links are down below. It's just Shades of Cassie, super easy. I post a lot of food stuff, workout stuff, life stuff, unboxings, all kinds of stuff like that on my Snapchat if you're not already following me. And Instagram is just like, you know, a wide array of, you know, life, Ethan, Ted, me and Ted, makeup, like food, workout stuff. It's just like all lifestyle stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!